Good morning, everybody. Today is Friday, January 15. We are looking at the Air Canada stock update, as well as many others that I'm going to include as a bonus. Let's get started. Quick disclaimer that this is just how I see the markets. This is not a recommendation to buy, sell, or hold any securities. Yesterday I left you with this picture here, with this candle here. That was a bullish move. We had this bullish move, right? We had a correction. Market corrected itself at the 50% Fibonacci, as well as the support level at the 2260, around that area. We had a bulls coming into play. We know that they're located at this area here. And we keep getting these bullish signals over there. You can see that I highlighted these black lines here. This is just for illustration purposes only. Technical trading has patterns. This pattern is called ascending triangle. It is a very bullish signal. So another bullish signal for us for the Air Canada stock. So after these signals for trading as well, we have this ascending triangle that's happening at this point of time. So we can see that, and it's created in a way that every single move the market makes with the bulls, basically it makes new higher lows, right? New higher low. This low is higher than this one, and this low is higher than this one, with the same top level. Like this is just a top, right? We have a resistance at a $24. What's happening with the price today is basically the price is being squeezed inside this triangle here, which is ascending, basically making higher lows and pretty much same highs within this triangle. And once it gets squeezed so much in this point, in 90%, 92% of cases, it goes into bullish direction. As I mentioned a few days ago, I'm expecting this price to continue on going sideways, and this is one of those sideways patterns that can be happening. So you can go sideways for a couple of days or even weeks, but it is still very, very bullish. And we are in this ascending triangle, so I'm expecting for the price to break out, and we have our targets already set, so I'm not going to talk about that again. $28, $29. Today we have quite a few stocks to cover. I'm going to include them as a bonus for all of you that are watching my channel. So here it is. Tesla is right here again. Tesla is looking still very good, very bullish. The price is going really on a sharp angle, and I explained that before. No stock or currency or anything that you trade that can sustain this kind of a growth going this crazy up. It has to recover. It has to allow investors to come in to rebuy the stock and then get into a game again. So what I'm expecting it to do, it doesn't have to be like that way, but what I'm expecting it to do is basically we have this little symmetrical triangle, okay? This can go either sideways, okay? Or it can come down over here to this trend line. So it can come to this, create a signal at this point of time, and then move on into bullish move. Or second option, because we don't have anything else on the chart that gives us any other option to see in the history. This is very fresh market for the stock. So if we can get it at 695 area, where we have first support at this point of time, previously it was a resistance, that would be even better area for people looking to get into this market. So this is what I'm looking for the markets to do. As far as Tesla, we are looking at the TELUS. We finally broke out. This is what I'm looking at. This is a weekly chart. We finally broke out of this $26 area. TELUS has been sitting here for quite a long time now. We have finally broken out with this beautiful engulfing candle. So that's a typical breakout over there. What I'm expecting market to do now, to come back to this 26 area, retest, give us a better signal to go long, and then continue on to 27 area, $28. Okay, so if you're looking to get into this market, this is the area to look for to get in. We are not buying on the top, we are buying on the bottom, meaning when the market moves, you wait for the rebound or the market correction, and you buy on the market correction. That's as far as TELUS. So let's move to Rogers Communications. Rogers Communications is much cleaner, much cleaner chart. And reason why I want to show you this chart is just amazing. Perfect entry, what you're looking for in this market, in this kind of a technical trading, right? So we had this support area here. Okay, we had the support area, and I can see, so we had this support area which was giving us a problem to pass at this point of time in history. We stopped once exactly on the line, second time, third time we came here, market bounced. Okay, when we came down here, market retested this area again, had a problem moving through that. Once we broken through and market fell, we came back to that, and look how many times, almost to the line. These are all resistance areas, right? Not exactly at this area, but this is telling us that market has been, moving in this kind of a box for quite a while. Now we've broken out, but the problem was with this, if you were to trade this breakout out of this box, okay, that would be the biggest problem. If you were to trade this candle that broke out, okay, you would have immediate resistance at this area, and your trade could go sideways right away. So you would probably be able to lose a lot of money, because market at this point of time where this green candle showed up, it could have just fell right away back to the bottom of this box that was created here, and it's been moving. This is weeks. Each candle is 1 week of trading, so it's been doing this kind of a sideways move for weeks. Now that we finally broke out above this area here, okay, we broke out, we pulled back, and we were waiting for the signal. And let me show you what happens on a daily chart. And take a look. This line is from the weekly chart. Take a look at this signal here. You can see this pin bar. It's right on this support level. Well, it was resistance when the market was moving to the higher. And now that we broke out, we pulled back, we were waiting for this signal to develop. Look at this, how the rejection of this area showed up as a beautiful, beautiful signal to enter. You could have entered at $46 and move it all the way to almost $49 here. This is at $3. This is on a daily chart. And within a few days, you were at $49. Of course, the high, that's one of your areas to look for profits. I hope everybody can see it here. So this is the line that we marked on a weekly chart. We had a breakout. We had a first retest right here. No signal was developed. Market went all the way to $48. Came back down once again, okay, to $46 to retest this area, because it's very, very important. And look at the signal that develops right at that area. You get the pin bar, you get an inside bar where the bears for the last time tried to pull the market down. And then as soon as the top of this pin bar was broken, we just shoot up, okay? Your stop goes below the pin bar, your entry goes above the pin bar, and you manage your trade all the way to these first highs. That would be your first area of to look for profits. This is the previous high, and that's our first target. Second target, you would look for on the previous chart. Second target, as we looked at on a weekly chart, this would be the second target right there for this market. Okay, and I'm expecting now to go there. When we look at this signal here, you can see the rejection of the $46 level. You can see that bears pushed down this huge wick. That means the bears were in control, pushing the price down after this comeback again to the 46 area. They pushed the price down, and then bulls turned the price upside down, basically closed it above with this beautiful signal, and then signal for you to go long. It can't be more clear than that. Okay, that's what it is. That's what I'm looking for in technical trading. So I wanted to show you that, how perfect that was for the entry. Okay. I also want to show you something else on this chart. So after the breakout, we came to this certain point. We developed this kind of a pin bar. This kind of pin bar at the top. So at the top, basically, it's called a hanging man. It's called a hanging man. This is one of those doji bars that is very, very bearish, and I'm going to show you in the next chart why this is very bearish. So this is a very bearish signal, and this is not a bullish signal because it showed up on top. We are looking for these kind of signals to show up on the bottom, not on the top. So this is a very bearish signal. This is perfectly bullish because the market corrected itself and then continued on. BioNTech, okay, we had a beautiful recovery within. This is a daily chart. We had a beautiful recovery of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In 6 days, we went to $110 from $80 area. Okay, we had a support area right here. We had a support area at 79.59, 79 around that area here. We developed the signal here on this at this point, and then the market just took off to $110. We knew that this was going to be a support area, and that's exactly what happened. This was support, and this was support. Market just took off from there. This is a gain of about $30 within 6 days on one vaccine, because a lot of countries are investing in this at this point of time. So where to go and invest again? Well, basically, if you're looking to invest back into this market here, I would wait for the market to break out of this area here again. So we have this resistance area. We are right at the resistance. So I wanted to break out of this area, retest, and then take off from there. Okay, this is Johnson & Johnson, and this is much more clear market to look at. Take a look what happened here. We had resistance. We had a resistance here. We had a resistance here. Everything was marked. We knew that the market is not going anywhere until it breaks this $155 mark. And we came to this point so many times. This is the last time we were there. Okay, then we had a breakout from there. We came back. This was a retest right there. This red candle, I know it's a red candle, but this was a retest after this breakout. We get this pin bar. This is a pin bar. This is on a daily chart, and the market takes off. I'm going to enlarge the picture so you can see it better. So what happened? We had this resistance. We can see the line here. We had a breakout right there up to that level, right? We had a pullback, and then this candle was our entry into this market, and the market shoots up. If this area proves to be a strong resistance here, okay, I would wait for the market to break out, pulls back, give us another signal, and go long. If this becomes a resistance, which it is already, we have 1, 2, 3 candles on a daily chart. Market fell back, came to this high. You can see the high there. So this was another high right there, as you can see. So the breakout, pullback. This was the first signal to go long. We went up. Market came down. Market came down here, created another bullish signal here, and then we went long again to 160. So 157 area to $162 area. And now you can see the hot market is struggling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Now struggling to break this 161. The wicks are going through. That means the bulls are pushing, but bears are stronger to push back. All right, let's take a look at Moderna. Moderna is also very clean to look at as far as the vaccine company. We are looking at the weekly chart. Quite clear what happened here. So we had resistance area right here. Market fell. We broke out. We had this retest here, and the market just took off from there. Let me just switch to daily chart to see if we can find any signals for trading, and there we go. You can see the previous area right here. You can see this area right here. Market broke out again, and then we have this beautiful. Let's enlarge it here. We get this beautiful signal to go long. Another pin bar right on the support area, and the market just takes off. Okay, came down take a look. This is the high after the breakout. Market pulled back. We came down. We got a signal. Market went long. So we came to the top. This was a $179. Market fell and came down exactly to this area, to this high that was created after the breakout. Okay? So you don't have to wait for it to come down back to $94. It doesn't have to. But this is the high. This was the highest high that we have in the history that we can look at for the market to bounce. And let's see if we can find a signal for entry. This is a 4 hours on that line that we created as a last high that we have in the history. And look at this beautiful engulfing bar right here. So this was the last high that we marked on a daily chart. And this is where the market came down, retested it once, twice, created this beautiful engulfing bar, and the market just takes off after this engulfing bar here. So market came down, retested this area. Look how it comes back. It creates the inside bar. The market comes down once again exactly to that line here, retests it, touches it with the wick, and then creates this beautiful engulfing bar, which just takes you up from 112 to 130. So there you go. That's how you look for entries. I'm switching to Nioh Stock. This is a Chinese manufacturer for electric cars that's competing with Tesla. Lately, a lot of people have been talking about this one, and I am just looking at this stock. I'm not trading it at the moment. I'm waiting for this for the rebound at this area here, either this high here. We're looking at the weekly chart, so I'm waiting for a rebound either for this high right there, okay, or this area here that's proved so many times to be same as Tesla. We don't have much information about this stock. So this is the first high that was created here. The market tried to break through that high, wasn't able to. It closed the price right below that. Wick went through, but was not able to close above. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks in a row we were not able to go through that area. And the market fell again, and then we finally have a breakout right now with this candle here. Okay, so I'm waiting for the market to pull back now, either to this area here where this high happened, this high, or to give me the signal at this area to re-enter the market and to go long, okay, from there. So that's what I'm waiting for this Nioh market. Let's switch to daily chart and see if we can see anything. So you can see the market just came down here. It's sitting right at this area. There's no bullish signal yet on this, so there's no getting into a trade or buying this stock. But I'm waiting for it to most probably come down to this area and retest, and we can move on from there. And the last, I had a request for the Direction Shares ETF Trust Technologies. Okay, I'm looking at the weekly chart because daily chart, and I'm going to switch to daily chart just to show you. Daily chart looks very, very confusing all over the place. You can see a lot of gaps between the trades. So if you see the chart like this, move on, meaning like it's not tradable. It's you're looking to get the chart that's more clean for you so you can read it. And I'm switching now to weekly chart, so you can see a much more clear picture here what's going on. Okay, and we had this area here that was proving a couple times in a row. We had this area that we came to. We kind of closed the price above, and then the market just pushed down right away from there. Then we created this resistance, and then finally we broke out this resistance, and we went back exactly almost to the point to $414, $15 area. So this area here, okay, the market is again at that area right now. Like the previous chart I showed you, this doji bar, it's called hangman or upside down hammer. Some people call it upside down hammer. This is very bearish. This is a very bearish signal. So this is not a continuation signal. This is a bearish signal, and the market is correcting itself. I would like it to come down to this area here that we marked as very significant, and give us a signal, probably bullish, to re-enter from there. into the market and to reinvest. Okay, another possible area for the market to fall would be right here. If I would extend here, so $326 area, highly unlikely that it's going to come down just because of this, but this is, to me, looks much more significant area, and this is about $366 area in order to rebound from there. So right now we are in correction. We are waiting for the market to give us a signal either here or here to re-enter and take it up all the way to $414 as it is right now. This is Sasha. I know it's a bit of a longer video today. I hope you have learned something from this video today. Again, I'm going to include a lot of different stocks in my videos, and you can learn with me. Thank you for watching my videos. I really appreciate that. Please do smash that like button. People can find my videos easier. According to the YouTube algorithm, it pushes it up and more people can find these videos. Also, I want to thank everybody for subscribing to my channel. This is Sasha, and have a great weekend. Cheers.